I had no vision for the business. I had no goals. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julieta, and today's video is a chit chat. Get ready with me, and I'll also be sharing with you guys why my first business failed. So usually I will start with my foundation, but today I decided to switch it up and start with my eye makeup. So for my eye makeup, I'm going to be using Plouise face. So today I wrote down the 4 things that made my hair business fail, and one of the things that actually contributed to the failure of my business was I didn't do enough market research. I didn't know enough about the hair business then. I didn't know enough about the quality of the hair that I need to sell. I'm going to go in with this orange color from Juvia's Place. I'm going to put that on my lid. So as I said earlier, there was not enough market research from my side. I was just working like a moron. Went to the market, bought the hairs, and came back and started selling the hairs. And the hair were very, very bad quality, and that led me to start losing customers. The few customers that I managed to get, people that bought hair from me at the beginning, they were not willing to buy hair from me again because the hair I sold them was bad quality, and it was not worth the money. It was not worth the money they were paying for the hair. So, or someone who is starting up a business, I would say don't invest all your capital in purchasing the goods at once. First of all, do what they call market research. Buy sample order. Don't put all your money in buying the product at once. Buy sample order. Test the quality of the hair. See if the hair is of good quality, if it's sellable, if the price you are paying for the hair is worth if the price you are paying for the hair is worth it. So now I'm gonna go into this Focolio palette. I'm going to take this shade right here and then place it on my lid. That was the number 1 reason why my hair business failed. I didn't do enough market research. I kept losing customers. In fact, all the people that bought hair from me those days, it took I don't even think there's any of them who has ever patronized me again. You see how bad that is, and I was just starting up. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apply eyeliner on my eyes, and I'm using Inglot gel liner on my eyes. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want it to be the traditional straight eyeliner, I want to smoky it up a little bit. So I'm going to apply and then smudge like this. The second reason why my business failed is kind of connected to my first reason, which is no market research, which leads to me buying bad products. For my foundation, I'm using L'Oreal True Match in the shade Caramel Toffee. That's what I'm using for my face. So because I was not selling good hair, because I was selling bad hair, I didn't have customers, and that was the beginning of my downfall. Even when I started selling good hair, people didn't trust me enough to patronize me, so it took me a while for me to regain customer. So that was one of the reasons my hair business failed. So even when I started selling good hair, people who bought hair from me before was telling other people that she doesn't sell good hair, blah 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 blah. So it was a disaster. It was a total disaster. Okay, this leads me to my third reason why my hair business failed. I didn't have any single business structure. There was no single structure in the business. I didn't even know if I was making enough profit from the hair. All I know is that I buy hair maybe 40,000, I'm selling it 50,000. I didn't calculate my transportation. I didn't calculate the delivery, how much it cost me to deliver the hair to the people. For my concealer, I'm using Colourpop concealer in the shade medium dark. So I will just apply very little of this on my face, on forehead. I was saying I had no single structure for the business. I had no single record of the business. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't even know how much it cost me to run the business every month. The only record I have for my business then was people who were owing me, the names of people who were owing me and the amount they were owing me. That was the only record I had. There was no expenses book. There was no profit book. There was no there was not even a record of how many people who bought the hair for the month. You know, I was just doing business just like that. So I'm contouring my face now with a darker shade of the same foundation. This is it. So I'm using this to contour my face. This led me to lose so much money in the business without even knowing it, you know. So if you're a small business owner or you're just starting up your business, you need to have structure for the business. You have to have a basic financial structure for that business. So I'm going to contour my nose now with the same foundation. I'm going to set my face with my Sacha Buttercup. I'm setting my contour with this Maybelline powder. It's a very dark shade powder, so I'm just tapping in and setting my contour with it. To add a little bit of color on my face, I'm using this shade as my bronzer, and this also will act as blush on my face. The number 4 reason why my hair business failed was that I didn't separate my personal account with my business account. I was busy using the money I was making from my business to run my personal life. I'm going to set my whole face with my Milani powder. So because I was constantly using from my business money to solve my personal problems, that led the business to collapse, and I didn't even have money to start up the business again. I was eating the profit and also eating the capital. For my highlighter, I'm using Yangabeauty Candid Glow in the shade called Osheyy. I have been loving this highlighter lately. When I bought it new, I don't even know why I was not using it, but these days it's giving me life, like life upon life. Very, very good highlighter. Very, very good. Very, very intense also, so you have to be careful when you are using it. As you can see, a little goes a very long way. So the number 4th thing, or I think 5th thing that led my business to fail was I had no vision for the business. It was just me waking up in the morning and having something to do, to exchange money and use the money to, you know, live life. So there was no vision for that business. They were thinking about it, and like I had no idea what I was doing. I was just woman in business with no vision. I didn't have any profit goals. I didn't have any business goals. I didn't have any strong personal goals, you know. Yeah, I want to make money, I want to be rich, I want to be independent, but there was no strategic goals to achieve that independence. So it's just like walking like a madwoman. You wake up in the morning, you shower, and then start your day with no single plan of what you want to achieve for the day, what you want to achieve for the week. And that was my life. That was how I was running the business. This is all I have to say in today's video. If I remember anything else, I might share it in another video, but this is all I can remember that led my first business to fail. I wish you well in your business. I hope that you don't make these mistakes that I made. I wish you well in your business, and I wish you don't make the same mistake that I've made, and I hope that at the end of the day all of us are going to rise up to be millionaires and billionaires from our business. So thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.